Hey all, it's Lisa from the Wheaton Public Library here to talk to you about some more books. I hope everyone's doing okay. As of recording this, they have just announced that all schools in Illinois will be closed for the remainder of the year. I know it's not totally a surprise, but I know a lot of you are also kind of hoping to get back, especially for end of the year celebrations and goodbyes and just to kind of finish stuff up. So it really kind of sucks that it's not going to happen. So on that note though, some of the books I want to talk about today are a little bit more on the escapist side, going some funny laugh out loud adventures. The first one is a book that honestly I listened to it as an audiobook and I was laughing out loud in my car. It's called My Lady Jane and it is by Cynthia, Jodi, Meadows, and Brodi, Ashton. So it's written from multiple perspectives, and each of the authors took a character and told the perspective of that character. So Lady Jane Grey, she was the Queen of England for 9 days before she was ousted by Queen Mary and subsequently beheaded. In this book, Lady Jane Grey is queen for 9 days before she is ousted by Queen Mary, and then after that point, nothing else is historically accurate. So her husband, who she marries because her cousin, King Edward, before he dies, he asks that she marries him. However, her husband spends his day as a horse because in this version of events, there are quite a few shapeshifters, including several members of the royal family. It's a really fun, like Princess Bride-esque tale, irreverent, full of adventure. And things still kind of end up the way they're supposed to historical wise, but has absolutely nothing to do with true history. But it was just a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. Also, if you have not seen or read The Princess Bride, again, if you're looking for just a fun, heartwarming, adventurous, hilarious tale, that's another great one in book or movie form. Also, those authors have written another book in the same vein called My Plain Jane, based on Jane Eyre. It's kind of the same style where you get the main story, but then everything else is tossed out the window for adventurous hilarity. If you're going for more of a romantic comedy, a great author is Sandhya Menon. One of her most popular books is When Dimple Met Rishi, and the main character is Dimple and Rishi. And when Dimple goes off to do a programmer summer camp, she's really excited that her parents have go because she's really determined to become a computer science major at a top university, go on to a great career. She's first generation Indian American, I believe, and her parents are a little bit more focused on who she's going to marry eventually than she'd like. So she's really excited that they let her go to this camp. Unbeknownst to her, they have talked to their good friends, and their son Rishi is also going to this camp. So really they're kind of trying to set her up. Rishi, on the other hand, absolutely knows that that's why he's going there. His parents have told him that, and he's kind of psyched. At first, Dimple has absolutely no desire to even be friends with Rishi, but after a while they become friends and it develops into a relationship. It's funny, it's sweet, and there are also several other books that take place in this universe but aren't actual sequels. They're all really sweet and heartwarming, and just nice books to read if you need that. And lastly, there are the Terry Pratchett Discworld book series. He has books in this series that are for adults and also for teens. The teen book series is actually the Tiffany Aching series. The first one is The We Free Men. This is the one in the book series that I happen to own. So I have here, which is Mort, which Mort is an apprentice to death in this book. But the Discworld book series is a wonderful, well-developed fantasy series, but also a well-developed fantasy series that kind of makes fun of its own tropes. So it's a lot of tongue-in-cheek, lighthearted while still dealing with some kind of serious stuff and some just absolutely fabulous characters. So again, if you're looking for something a little bit funnier, a little bit escapist, the Discworld series is also a good one to go to. So those are some of the funnier, more escapist books that I've enjoyed. If you have any recommendations, I'd love to check them out. So send one to our email or in our comments or on our blog. And I hope everyone is doing okay and staying safe and staying healthy. And we'll see you next time.